MARVIN FRANCE Last updated 14:31 the 14th of June 2018. Anthony Au-YEUNG, Getty Images. Adam Blair has called for the Warriors forwards to replicate last week's effort when they take on the Cowboys on Friday. Rugby League. If the Warriors are going to finally break out of their win-loss cycle, now is the time to strike. Friday night's clash against the Cowboys in Townsville marks the beginning of a crucial period as they look to solidify their place in the top four. All of their next four opponents, Sharks, home, Panthers, away, Broncos, away, and Storm, home, sit inside the top 8. And it remains to be seen how just heavily the team will be affected by next week's international window, which of course includes the Kiwis' taxing trip to Denver. The match against the 14th-placed Cowboys shapes as a game the Warriors should win. They won't lack for confidence following last week's big win over Manly and could be boosted by the return of Roger Tuivasa-Sheck. Read more. *Green, no drama over Denver. *Watmo unleashes on DCE. *Taumalolo sticks with Tonga, but it is never that straightforward in the NRL. The Warriors, who haven't had consecutive victories since the Round 5 win over the Cowboys more than 2 months ago, will have to overcome a terrible record in Townsville, where they have lost 11 of their last 12 matches. As disappointing as the Cowboys have been this season, you can never write off the team with the star power of Jonathan Thurston, Jason Taumalolo and Michael Morgan. They have a roster that can turn it on at any moment, and with their finals hopes hanging by a thread, will be targeting this game to revive their campaign. The Auckland club has also not fared well against teams they have played previously this season, suffering heavy losses in return matches against the Roosters and Rabbitohs. And that is something they are keen to rectify on Friday. That's one thing we spoke about over our break, coming up against opposition we've played earlier and them putting up a scoreline on us. Adam Blair said, "The key is preparation and making sure we're really focused, which the group is. Really keen to right the wrongs and do things better this time." Blair is determined to lead another strong effort from the forwards after they responded to a couple of below-par displays with a powerful effort against the Sea Eagles. With Taumalolo and Pro Matt Scott, who is pressing for a recall to the Queensland side, leading a rugged Cowboys pack, they're sure to be tested physically on Friday. But Blair feels that as long as they play with energy and enthusiasm, they are more than capable of laying a platform for the rest of the side to fire. "We hadn't played like that for a long time," he said of the Manly game. "We started our season off like that, with energy and communication through the forwards. When we look back, our better performances are ones where we have a lot of energy and it just gives confidence to the group." Add feedback. Meanwhile, Blair may not be the official captain, but he is set to be one of the leading players selected when coach Michael Maguire announces his Kiwis squad on Sunday night. However, the 32-year-old veteran insisted that his focus has not shifted from the Cowboys this week. "As you get older you understand we play week-to-week footy and those things are most important," Blair said. "You've got to get through that before you start thinking about representative stuff, and it's quite easy to put it aside." At a glance. Cowboys vs Warriors, 8 p.m. Friday, 1300 Smile Stadium, Townsville. Cowboys: Michael Morgan, Kyle Feldt, Kane Linnett, Anari Tuale, Javid Bowen, Tamir Martin, Jonathan Thurston, C. Matthew Scott, C. Jake Granville, Scott Bolton, Gavin Cooper, Cohen Hess, Jason Taumalolo. Interchange: Ben Hampton, Sean Funzem, Corey Jensen, Sam Hoare, Justin O'Neill, Ethan Lowe, Mitchell Dunn, Francis Molo. Warriors: Roger Tuivasa-Sheck, C. David Fusachua, Peta Hiku, Solomon Keita, Ken Maumalo, Blake Green, Sean Johnson, James Gavitt, Isaac Luke, Ignatius Posse, Isaiah Papali'i, Tohu Harris, Adam Blair. Interchange: Carl Lawton, Chris Sate, Bunty Afoa, Simon Mannering, Gerard Beale, Mason Lino, Ligi Sau, Anthony Gelling. Stuff.